Good afternoon, you no good worthless heathens. Friday night. And look at what we got here. A modern day Lazarus, it says. It says, on January 18th, 1989, Pastor Don Piper died. 4 paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene of a horrific car accident, and yet he came back to life some 90 minutes after the crash. A movie telling the story 90 Minutes in Heaven opens in 800 theaters nationwide on September 11th. But they're interviewing him in this fucking some kind of Christian magazine, and look at what the name of this Christian magazine is. War Cry. War Cry. That's all these fucking Christians ever cry about is fucking war. Go to war. But they're interviewing this motherfucker. Let's see what they're asking him. There have been several films in the last few years having to do with heavenly visitations, for lack of a better term. What makes your story different? There have been several films in the last few years having to do with heavenly visitations, for lack of a better term. What makes your story different? Now, you see the question? Now, here's the answer this fucking idiot gives, if you call it an answer. Don Piper. I'm an ordinary man with an extraordinary story. I want people to see hope in their challenges, to see that pain can come with purpose. Does that answer the question? Some bitch ask you, you stupid motherfucker, what makes you fucking different? What makes your fucking story different than all these other motherfuckers that visited heaven? The second question, you were at the gates of heaven and saw those who were influential in your life. Tell me about them. These are the people that took me to church, gave me my first Bible, witnessed to me about Jesus. I've thought a lot about them, wondering what they all have in common, and I came up with 2 things. First, I'm convinced that each of them was prepared to die and go to heaven. They certainly did not know on the day they died they would, but for every one of them, they were ready. The second thing is that each one of them seemed to be expecting me. They knew I was coming. We're told that there's joy in heaven over the conversion of one sinner, and that each born-again believer has his or her own name written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Well then, it stands to reason that our loved ones know about our salvation in Jesus Christ, and when we are to arrive at heaven's gate, there they are waiting just for us. Was anyone there that you didn't think would be there? Yes, there was one man that fell away from the Lord in his life, but he was there in heaven. I can only presume that he made things right with God before he passed. Question. Was anyone not there that you thought would be there? No, because I don't believe those in heaven realizes who ended up in hell. That would make them sad, and there is no sadness in heaven. On the other hand, hell is just the opposite. I think those burning in hell knew full well who is in heaven, and that the connection between them and, more importantly, the eternal relationship with God the Father is forever lost. Did you see Jesus? I was very aware of his presence and sensed him as I began to actually enter the gate. I did see a great light, and the thorn phone, and I was moving towards that. That was my goal, but at that instant I was suddenly in a darkness, in excruciating pain, and found myself singing, "What a friend we have in Jesus." Goddamn these stupid motherfuckers. And people's gonna pay money to go see this goddamn bullshit? I can't even believe people would waste their fucking money on such goddamn nonsense. What makes your story any different, they asked this Pastor Don Piper. "I'm just an ordinary guy," was his answer. What a fucking answer, that fucking idiot motherfucker. Who the fuck is gonna go watch that shit except a bunch of raving fucking lunatics? But people burning in hell, as he put it in his interview, people burning in hell, they know who's in heaven. But the people in heaven don't know who's in hell. That's because they got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers in heaven who don't know jack goddamn shit. They don't know that there's no goddamn invisible man in the sky, you crazy motherfuckers. Well, I just wanted to start you Fridays off right and have a cold one with you worthless asses. And if you ain't careful, you'll be frying in hell with the rest of us. No good, worthless fucking heathens, as this old fucking Pastor Don Piper put us. Frying and barbecuing in hell, and when he said it, it's as if he was gloating about it. These fucking idiot motherfuckers. So take care of yourselves and take care of each other.